And breaking news coming in, BJP MP Maneka Gandhi, who is also a wildlife advocate, has slammed this entire case, saying that action should be taken as this is a wildlife crime. Listen in.
Should go to jail, beta. This is a grade 1 crime, 7 years in jail. It's a wildlife crime. See, you must understand, कि cobras, when they lose their venom, they die. Because जो venom होता है, उनको खाना डाइजेस्ट करने के लिए भगवान ने दिया, या सृष्टि ने दिया। जब आप वेनम निकालेंगे तो ये कुछ खा नहीं पाते, और जब वो खा नहीं पाते वो भूख से मर जाते। तो आप जब वेनम निकालते हो तो मान लो कि जानवर भी मर गया, और इस देश में बहुत कम कोबरा और बहुत कम पाइथन्स रह गए। इसीलिए सरकार ने इनको शेड्यूल 1 पर डाला। इनको पकड़ना, इस्तेमाल करना, ओन करना संगीन जुर्म।
So that is the pitch coming in from the BJP MP and the wildlife advocate that strict action should be taken against the organizers of these rave parties where snake venom is passed around, saying that once you take the venom out of the snake dies. Also adding that cobras and other species of snakes who are passed around in these rave parties, they are an endangered species and a wildlife crime has taken place, which is why action should be taken. But Elvish Yadav, whose name has cropped up in this entire matter, has said that he is not involved in this entire crime. He has also said that if any kind of evidence is presented which implicates him, he is ready to take full responsibility when it comes to this case that has emerged after the Noida police busted a rave party in Noida, and that's what's coming in. That Elvish Yadav has said that he is not involved, but the organizers of that rave party that was busted by the Noida police have taken his name, saying that they have supplied snakes and snake venom to his parties. I'm joined by my colleague Anshul, who's joining us when it comes to the latest in this investigation. Anshul, over to you.
So yes, Elvish Yadav is yet again in the news, this time all for the bad reasons. It is being said that the entire operation that was run by PFA, that is People for Animals organization, which is owned or which is headed by Maneka Gandhi, they were the people who initially busted this entire so-called alleged racket of smuggling of snake poison and smuggling of endangered species of snakes. Now, what is the allegation against Elvish Yadav? According to the PFA and the complaint that has been filed FIR that has been filed in this entire matter, it is being said that the members of the PFA initially went ahead and got in contact with Elvish Yadav and said that they would be requiring some sort of snake poisons and snakes for a rave party that needs to be conducted out here in Noida. Post which Elvish gave them the number of Rahul. Now Rahul is the main accused in this entire matter. It is being said that from Rahul at least 5 venomous cobras were recovered from him, and also at least 20 ml of snake poison was also recovered from Rahul himself. Now the Noida police has gone ahead and arrested 5 people in this entire matter. These 5 people are stationed very much inside this police station at which I am standing. This is Sector 49 police station of the Noida police. All these 5 accused have been brought over here, although the family members of these accused say that they have nothing to do with any sort of poison or any sort of drug peddling. In fact, they were invited to that party hall for a booking that was made on the behest of a birthday party of a kid. And once they reached over there, these members of the PFA spoke to them, and as soon as they took out their snakes, they suddenly took photos of them and informed the police and the local DFO, that is the district forest officer of Noida, post which the police reached on the spot and arrested all of them. So yes, there are still many loopholes that have still not been filled in this entire investigation, because the investigation at this point in time is in its absolute initial stages. These raids and this recovery happened yesterday evening itself, and hence there are a lot of blanks that needs to be fulfilled by the Noida police before they can go ahead and take any sort of concrete action either against the accused or Elvish Yadav. Now remember, Elvish Yadav is also a part of that FIR. He has been named in that FIR as an accused. However, Elvish Yadav at this point in time is not in Delhi. He is in Mumbai, has gone for a shoot for the Big Boss shoot. This Big Boss is for the television version of it, and he'll be returning to the national capital in the next few days. In fact, he has taken to social media and has responded with his official statement in which he has said that he is ready to cooperate with the Noida police, with the UP government, so that the real perpetrators of the crime could be booked. But he has definitely come on record and said that he has no no stake whatsoever in either smuggling or consumption of these drugs, of these snake poisonous drugs and rave parties that have been alleged in that FIR that the Elvish Yadav used to conduct rave parties, and in those rave parties this snake poison or snake bites were used for people to get high. Now the Noida police has also used a very specific term, that is Elvish Yadav along with his gang of YouTubers. This is something that has been mentioned in that FIR as well, and these YouTubers were also a part of these so-called rave parties that might have happened. Might have happened and might have been hosted by Elvish Yadav himself. But yes, there still is a lot of allegations that have been put forth. But yes, the investigation still needs to be done. In the next few minutes, what we are expecting is that all these 5 accused would be taken to the Noida court, from where they are most likely to be sent to judicial custody for the next few days.
Thank you, Anshul, for getting us the latest. 5 people have been arrested after that rave was busted in Sector 49 in Noida, and what was found was snake venom as well as snakes used for drugs at these rave parties, and Elvish Yadav's name has now come up. Now, my colleague Nikhil also spoke to Maneka Gandhi, BJP MP and wildlife activist, who has called this a wildlife crime, calling for strict action.
So we are currently in conversation with Honorable Maneka Gandhi. Ma'am, thank you so much for speaking to us. Ma'am, you are betting for arrest of Elvish Yadav. What exactly is the allegation and what exactly is the case, if you can break it down, ma'am?
No, a few days ago, we arrested some people, with the police arrested, with our help, a gang of snake charmers, or we thought they were snake charmers, in Mathura. They had 4 pythons and 4 cobras. And when they were arrested and came out in the papers, we then sat with the police to ask them, interrogate them. And we found that they were part of a group led by a man called Elvish Yadav, who has many such groups, which he sends to parties where they get people to take this venom as a drug, and where they pose with snakes. He himself poses with snakes on his YouTube. So we then and the team got in touch with him. They then pretended that they were having a rave party. They sent a person in advance, he sent, to check out whether we were faking or not. When they were convinced that it was correct, then they sent this team, which has 11 snakes, cobras and pythons, and the snake venom. We informed the police immediately, and when they came, the police and the forest department were there.
Ma'am, since you work largely for the welfare of all kind of animal, can you also tell us as to how exactly the venom of snake is used in different rave parties across the country?
मुझे इसका पूरा नहीं मालूम कि वो कितना खाते पीते, ज़बान पर अगर डाल दो तो ऐसे लगता है कि चक्कर आ रहे हैं. अब लोगों को ऐसे अगर अच्छा लगता है तो इसमें किडनी और लिवर फेलियर की वजह से चक्कर आ रहे हैं.
But this appears to be very serious. On other side, Elvish Yadav, he has put out a tweet saying that all the allegations leveled against him appears to be fake and not true. And if there is any of the evidence, then only anybody should talk against him. So what makes you very confident against him?
देखिए ऐसे I did not even know his name till this morning. Okay, why should we take his name? We don't know who he is. The point is, if he is a criminal, is he going to admit it? He is going to try and use his little fame to try and get out of it. So let's see.
So basically he's